He's basically just told us to fuck off because his baler ain't going very well. But the straw on the headland was a bit wet, and he's got some horrible wet stuff in the baler, and it's taking some pushing out. So yeah, you're a bad-tempered little sod. Bye. Yeah. How rude. This was a wet hole where I had to go around with drill, and it's just absolutely laden with blackgrass. What a mess. So I'm going to come with some Roundup in sprayer and just blitz that little bit. But I think the seed is viable, what's dropped anyway, so you'd ever mess that. But yeah, it's done very well. To say headlands was very slim, we chopped the headlands, but there was a lot of patches on the headland. Hey, look at big whirly wind. I hear, oh, it's damaging all the swaths, look. Can you see it? Like a bloody storm chaser, look. Oh, it's really buggery swaths up, look, right across the field. That's one of the biggest one I've ever seen. Yep, it's into grass field. He's going again. Scrapyard on fire again. Well, there's no water in the beck, what they used last time to put it out, so I don't know how they're going to fare. The trouble is, everything's rotten right round it. I mean, is it an ember gonna go onto some corn and cause like a bloody field fire? Main road's shut, they're all standing traffic, so I don't know what's happened. They must have shut the road off. Not that there's smoke blowing onto the road. We're having problems in one of our corn stores. This was built in 1962, I think, 1964 maybe. So it'd be a big shed in its day, but it's very low. But in 1964, 4 ton was a big trailer, wasn't it? It's quite low, and well, it's starting to let us down. We re-roofed it because the roof is, it was old fibre cement, and it must have a life because it just went mushy. All of a sudden, a lot of drips appeared, and that was the end of that. So we re-roofed it. There's some roof-like side pieces to go in this time, but we had a terrible wet patch down this side, and we don't know why. Anyway, under inspection, the spouting's knackered at yon side, so we're going to have to replace that. And for that 200mm agri-spec, you know, the quite big heavy duty stuff, it's extortionate. I rung a firm other day and got shock of my life. Does anybody know anywhere where it's, well, not cheap, but value? You know, I don't expect cheap people to work for now, but it's £1,000, right? It was £1,000, over £1,000 a side. No, how much was it? Yeah, it was over £1,000 a side. And it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 90 foot was £1,000 for plastic guttering and fittings. £1,000, just over, about 1,100 quid. I thought, Christ almighty, where do you get that bloody price from? Why aren't the Chinese bringing this in? They can build everything else for now. It's, you know, as long as it's durable and quality and can withstand weather, hot, dry, sunny, cold, you know, all that shite. Why can't someone mass produce that stuff? Someone's missing a point, missing a trick there, because it's nothing special, is it? You know, for brackets, downpipe fittings, butt ends, and the guttering itself, because it's real flimsy stuff nowadays anyway. So yeah, shocking my life. So anybody know where I can get any of that? Because we'll have to re-roof it, we'll have to put new guttering on it. But yeah, in the 60s it'll be in a big shed, won't it? But we're going to have to build something else. So we are getting over capacity. I don't know, yields are getting better and we're storing more, and you know. But yeah, that bit let us down. There was about 2 ton of corn wasted on the floor there. And what he's doing now, he's emptying dry because there was some what was not very good, had to go through it dry. Yeah, it's just gone all mushy, look. It's knackered. Do they still do this fibre cement stuff? Or is that obsolete and it's all plaggy now? Because yeah, £1,000. 2 downpipe ends. And guttering and brackets and joiners. I thought that was very expensive, to be honest, but maybe a bit out of touch, or maybe being a bit greedy, Richard, but it's a lot of money for a load of plastic. And that was to fit as well. We'd have to fit it. Christ, there's nothing for cows to eat. We're feeding them daily now. They've nearly got scrapyard out. The black smoke's gone, they're on top of that. So our Ollie is been round baling. He's got some round bales cleaned up, and now he's gone to a place called Burnby to tidy up some square baling, hopefully going on wagons tomorrow. So yeah, Christ, it's hot. Ooh, too hot for working. The Stronado, yeah. This is where the Stronado went by yesterday. Made a right mess it has. So what he's going to do is going to bale it and then just do a 2 or 3 turns that way to sort of clear it. Started in middle of the field and then came through here. So as we showed you, because I filmed it, he's just told me to come. He's had a few problems with tension on baling. Pressure on baling. It's just sort of all he wants to do is tension itself. Anyway, we've run Gary at Big Bale and he's ringing us back because he's in a bad area. That's the beauty about Big Bale. Gary Needham, Big Bale Services. Well, the fella's mustard, he always just looks after us. He's going to ring him back and instruct him on a bit. He's in a bad area phone wise. It's got back to normal. We're going right now. All he wanted to do was pull the rams in and bale to full capacity. So me and his mummy have had to come and sort him out. She's warm today. Have you got a temperature? I think it's about 32. So we don't want no fights. But you're probably looking at our bale and thinking, what are we doing? Check it out the job. 28, 29. You're probably looking saying, bloody hell, you aren't going very fast, but there's quite a lot of straw. And she's an old girl, is our baler, so you know you can't really send her on. Because if you send her on, you just create yourself massive amounts of problems, and you end up bloody unbunging mouth and busting shear bolts and all sorts of jobs. So we just sort of nurse her a bit. Bloody good baler, though. You'd have been doing. Take care with that bears. Would you? He drove pals of ours, well, our straw dealer. Ollie drove last year, he drove a brand new Eston in Fent colours, 6-bander for our good friend of ours, Andy and Matt Barrett. And he says this old lass is a bit of a non-starter compared to that. You'll be doing like 10-12k. this crop.
What? And it's
Would it?
Yeah.
But would it make a real good bale? Did it have a weight on it? Did it have a...
No, it didn't have weight. Well, you've never even tried to push it. Flat. At least you can. You could go faster with it. You just create like... The faster you go, the slower you are.
Can I go now? Right, we'll do some proper work. Right, if you get this one done, I want to know how many's in it, and then we can, because Andy's coming for definitely a load, and then we can gather what's left of. What's that telling us?
Tire cycle.
Oh. There's not a cloud in the sky today, not even a little bit of cotton wool around. It's just heat, it's just like unrelentless sun. Right, just tell me to roll a bit, I'll see what tension, you know, how heavy they are, and then that'll crack on. Probably easier for me with these temperatures to run after, to ring him up rather than ring Ollie Dove, run after him rather than phone him up rather than run after him. Oh God, it's hot. One arm a little bit heavier. Yeah, we'll put her up to max then and keep an eye on it. I wonder if it's the oil temperature. You know. Well, no, it's 10W. Yeah. Just put her up to max, and then and you can't do no more. Yeah, all right. It's a bit straw like not getting. You know. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. We're up at the max with the tension. I don't think it's up to the deal. It's just the straw. It's probably that bloody dry that we can't. He has got a moisture meter. I'll get it off him. .8% moisture, you see, and that's very, very dry. See, it's low. Oh no, 12. 10.3, so they're very, very dry bales. And obviously water weighs heavy, so no, there's no heat. You can tell a bit work, you can, if you know about balers, you can, whether it's a little baler or a real big square baler, you can just tell by what the tractor's doing, and that, you know, the growl of the baler. If it's freewheeling, you're going out in. Well, if that plunger's really taking, you know, that packer is really taking some shoving into the bale, it makes the baler sound like it's working. Probably not that sound that I give you, but yeah, job's good. Right, I'll go back with my good lady wife and go do some yard jobs, and then not too long before we finish today, get this straw gathered up. Not too long before we finish, get Andy rung and see if he's coming, and if not, early finish. Oh dear, someone's having their last journey up. Oh dear. The hearse and the following car. Don't look at PTO Shaft, because well, I've just had to come and rescue him. PTO Shaft shit itself, so anyway, we've cobbled something together at home to get finished today. And yeah, because there's a wagon, there's wagons on their way, well, not on their way, but tomorrow morning they'll be here to pick it all up. So Christ, it's blistering. 33 degrees we're registered in Manitou, so yeah, very hot. 6 o'clock, he wants to go to the pub, but I'm said crack on and get done if you can, please. So he is. Right, I think it's tea time for me. And I think the one we've put on is mega stronger than the one what was off, so let's hope. But look, I just go home like this every day. Clean clothes every day. Be a Yorkshire show. I should be a Yorkshire show with our registered YouTubers, shouldn't I? But I think I'm a bit different to them. Anyway, go on, Oliver. Go, Oliver. Go, go, go. God, it's the perfect harvesting day though. 30 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky, bit of breeze. Christ, you won't want a fire today because it won't. I don't think it'd know when to stop. Even the grass has burnt off. I think it'd even, if fire went through it, it'd burn. Flying around me. I think he's, well, there's a kestrel, not a kestrel or a mouse, and I don't know what he'll be looking for, but oh god, it's a bit warm in here. And it isn't as warm yesterday. It's 27 degrees today. Yesterday we peaked at 33, so it was a right harvesting day yesterday. Just grouping a few bales up. Andy's on the way with wagon, and we're going to put a load of straw on for him, and then my dad's coming with another trailer and we'll gather the rest up, and then that'll do for today. There's no point in making work. We're harvested up, baled up, collected up, well, nearly collected up, but nothing pressing, so we're up to a garden party.